Good morning. This is my third part of showing what I'm trying to get sorted for Dollycon. Now, this was supposed to be Sindy week. It's now ended up as Sindy fortnight, possibly Sindy fortnight and a half. I have moved on to other things now. I haven't finished everything I wanted to do for Sindy, but I've made sure I've got the bulk of it done, and then I should have about a week or so, 10 days at the end of sorting all the doll things out, and I'm going to go back because at Dollycon, Sindy is the predominant doll, definitely. I know there's vintage dolls, there's modern dolls, everything from Pippas to smart dolls, so from tiny to large, but Sindy is the main feature for a lot of people there. So I'm going to show you some of the items. I have these two gorgeous girls here who are going to help because some of their outfits are going to be for sale. So they're going to help show off some of the items. So I'll just show you what I've been up to. Not all of it because some of it's still boxed up from last year, but these are the new items that I've put to go for Dollycon this year. So we're going to have a look at them top down. Hope you like them. Please like, share, subscribe, etc. if you do enjoy what I do. And so let's get on with it. We'll just go top down and I'll see you in a second. So here are some of my Sindy items I've done. Now, I'm only showing you sort of like samples of each one. We're not going to go through each one because I have to make multiples of various things. So we'll start with the girls that are actually sat on the box here. Now, this is a new Sindy. This is the Kid Creation Sindy, the last sort of incarnation that our Sindy had, and she's sporting the new fox hats. They are new for this year's design, so I'm excited about those. I think they're really cute. They did take a bit of making though because all this felt is hand stitched on. I don't like using glue unless I have to, so everything gets hand stitched on. The little top is actually one from last year that I made, but she still had it on, so I thought I'd just show you that. So I'm quite pleased with the fox design. That is one that I might sort of transfer over to the blides and the middies and things as well as a design. So that is our one girl. Now the other girl, now this is our vintage Sindy. This is my era vintage Sindy, that is, and she's sporting one of my hats that I've made. I've made quite a few of these, which you'll see in a second. And then this outfit. Now I wasn't planning on making this outfit. I watched the Sewing Bee the other day here in the UK, and what they were doing is they were cutting up crochet blankets and shawls and things to make outfits. It was absolutely fascinating to watch because I was expecting it to fray and all these sort of things, but it was wonderful. And there was sort of quite a boho outfit that I thought was really cute, and I'm like, I need granny squares. I need to make Sindy something in a granny square, and this is what I came up with. So I'm really quite pleased with it. Now this particular outfit is mine. I'm keeping this one. But I am going to make a few for Dollycon. But these are going to be at the end of me doing all these basics. This is one of those that I will come back to. Because I'll only make a couple of these. And I quite fancy doing one in like a mint green and white as well. So there'll be two sort of combinations. So when I sell them, I'll be just selling that bit. The hat is a separate thing altogether. So I'll pop that vintage girl over there. And we'll have a little look what's in here. We're going to look at some bags first. So again, some nice boho chic. This would actually go quite nicely with that outfit. We have a teddy bear bag. We have some more sort of shopping bag size. I quite like those actually. They're all done in like a mercerized cotton. And then one of the newest ones, which is this one. So it's a little sort of cute shopping bag with little daisies. And again, my daisies are hand stitched on. I don't glue. So they're absolutely good. I think they're just sweet. But these have all got multiples of each for the stall. There isn't just these. That is why it takes so long to do it. You can't just sort of, well, I could just make one item per thing. But, obviously there's a lot of people there. I think there's, I don't know how many there is this year. It's about 150, something like that. And I like to think everyone's got a choice. I mean, and it's good for me as well, obviously, because they're sales. But, I like to have lots of choice. So these are all in multiples, in different colours, different sort of pattern ways and things like that. My daughter has done some amazing bags, which I'm not going to show you yet because she works with felt. And some of them are just so cute, but she's got a couple of other designs to finish yet because she's making for a couple of different dolls as well. So when she's done all her felt items, I'm going to do a separate video. She doesn't know that, but I think she needs her work promoting because it is so nice, even though she's sort of a little bit unconfident about it. I think it's about time that I showed the sort of the world what she can actually do. So there's some bags. We'll pop them to one side. Now I'm going to have a look what's here first. Now some of these are from last year. I just thought I'd show you them because I think they're cute. So we have we're calling it a honey bear hat, but I think we know who it might slightly resemble. I think that's quite cute. In fact, let's pull one of the girls over here. Oh, my voice is going. Bear with me a second. Just had to pause for a little cough there. I think I've got such a hay fever. I know I mentioned it on my last video. It's nothing bad. I don't need to take medication, but my throat just feels a little bit off. So let's have a look how she would look in her honey bear, we're going to call it, hat. She's cute. Look at that. Doesn't she look cute in that little bear hat? In fact, I'm going to keep her here and then we can try on some of the others as well. So that's one of last year's. I've also got these. Now, this is a poncho. It's a Christmassy poncho. And I did a Christmassy. Now, it's got the label on, so it's going to be a little bit hard to put on. She's got this rather cute Santa hat as well, which I think looks really smart on her. So that was another one from last year. And then these, just to show you the packaging. This is how I usually package things up. I have got to change some of my packaging because I want to sort of change the labels and sort of my little card in the back there. Now this is like a two-piece. These are actually short, so they go sort of between the legs, and we've got a little sun top. But yeah, got to sort out loads of packaging yet. That's another big one. So while she's here, let's have a look. Oh, we have another teddy bear one, which almost matches the colour she's got. So this is just sort of a plain one, no sort of facial details, but I do think it worked out quite nicely. What we got? This one's nice. I like the colours. As you see, I think you can see there's a theme of colours with me at the moment. It's not a colour I wear, but I love to see the combination. So she's got this one. There's quite a few of these. And because it's done in a variegated yarn, each hat comes out differently, which is nice. So we'll go with the sun hats. As you can see, I have quite one. These are not sun hats. They're more like a cloche sun hat rather than a big brimmed one. So we will look at one of those. Which one should we go for? Should we go for the cream one? Again, we have some stitched on little flowers. Now, these are sort of like a vintage style flower. So I did like that. That looks quite nice, actually, again. I'm going to be wanting to keep all these hats. I do keep a percentage because my girls need outfits too. Well, my girls and my guys, they all need outfits. So I do try and make some. Now, the sun hats, you can see what one is on. Oh, we have quite a few of those. They took some doing, getting all those done. So we'll take that off. Now, another one I did was the berries. Now, these are all the berries. Which colour shall we go for? Obviously, we're going to go for this. Let me put it on straight. So we've got the little lump on the top that a berry has. And it's just a case of positioning berries. That's the only thing with them. Because they don't look much, just sort of sat like that. But they need a bit of pinching around. Like if we put it on our own head, you do need to tidy that up. So we have some traditional red ones as well, because I've kept one of those for me as well. The red came out slightly larger because of the yarn it was made with. So again, a little bit of moving around and it fits fabulously. So I'll take those out. Oh, there's my foxies. There they are. So you've already seen this on one of my other girls. Ta-da! So we have a few foxies. Now, there's my foxy ones. We have a few scarves which wrap round with a basic beanie. Now this is done in a sort of slightly glitter yarn. Again, love that colour, that aqua sort of look. We have, now I class these as sort of granny square baker boy hats. But they can be sort of whatever you want to call them as a style. But yeah, it's that more baker boy, vintage sort of baker boy look. Don't know why they're called baker boy hats. Did bakers wear them? I don't know. Bakers boys wear them? Something like that. I'm sure somebody knows. But again, they've got this nice peak on and we've got a little button detail there. So we have a few of those as well. We have some regular peak hats, which are really nice for general wear. Now, because these have been folded, you can see it does that. You just need to give it a little stretch and the positions back out. Again, colour goes quite nice, doesn't it? I have got one of those on the side that I've kept as well. Now, this one's just a basic beanie, but it has this little scarf that goes round, which I quite like. It's a nice simple one. It just unbuttons, so you can sort of slide it onto your doll easy enough, so you don't need to think about taking heads off or anything like that, because it does button. Now, what else have I got in here? We've got lots of little peak hats with various different designs on there. We've got buttons, we've got flowers, there's all sorts. And then we have the slippers. Now, these are the little slippers that I make. Oh, they are if I don't throw them away, which I'm quite pleased with. I think these work out all right. Putting the fluffy bit on is a bit fiddly because again it is crocheted on, but you can see, can you see from that angle? I'm not quite sure where the camera is there because it's a little bit high today. So we have some little slippers. Again, the sewing up, because they're not overly fiddly, but they're a little bit fiddly, and then you end up with ends and then you've got to sew all things in. So I can have quite a few little slippers. I hope I've done enough because I get towards the end of doing them and I get a little bit bored. I have the attention span of a gnat sometimes. So this is just an idea of some of the items I will have for Sindy at Dollycon. I have some outfits to make. I have some cardigans to make. But I think I'm almost there, but I'm going back to that. I've made a right mess now, haven't I, of my little box. This is one of the little boxes I will pop on the table for display, and we do have a sort of like a stand to hang even the little bags up. So we've got quite a few of those. Some of those were made last year though, so I've just sort of stocked up. You never know what people are going to want. That's the only other problem. You sort of make a lot of things, and then obviously if people don't buy them or don't want them, it's a bit disappointing because you've spent a lot of time making them, but then it's really exciting when somebody likes your things and people buy them, and then to see them on social media afterwards. Because I always say to people, if they, if they're on Instagram or anything like that, always tag me. It's always nice to see. I need to keep that one out, don't I? Because that's hers. In fact, I'm just having a look which colour I kept out. No, it is that one that I kept. And we have our little berets. Where should we put them? We'll put them there. These are all over the place now, so we have some sets of those. Pop the scarf in because I don't want to lose the little scarf with the matching hat. And again, we have scarves and hats. We have our granny square peaks there. I'm not going to have enough room now, am I, to put them in? I've done that really badly. I'll pop those in there. Love working with the cotton. The mercerised cotton is so nice to work with. It gives that shine. Oh my god, my little foxes here. Let's pop them in there. So this is one of the boxes I will put on the table, as I've just mentioned. So it's just a great way of sort of displaying them. I've got to price it all up yet though, and that is a task in itself. So I'll pop this, let me bring her back over here. Here's my gorgeous vintage girl on there. I do definitely need to get some of those outfits done. I like the skirt on its own, but I think I will make it as a two-piece so people have got tops to match as well. And there's our Kid Creations girl there. So thank you for watching that. I hope you enjoyed our little sneak peek. I am now on my doggy coats, and it's doggy coats and tiny teddies this week. The tiny teddies take some time. That's the only problem. I know somebody's already sort of pre-ordered 2 off me. But yeah, they do take a lot of work to do those. So again, I might make as many as I can this week, but it might carry on through to other weeks, because I think after Tiny Teddies and Sindy Doggy Coats, I think it might be, I can't make up my mind, who is it going to be? I have Pippa left, I have Smart Doll left, I have Blythe left. Oh, and a little bit of Barbie. I've already got quite a few Barbie things, but I wanted to make some little sun hats, because if you know what Sindy's like, she has quite a large head, so you can't put Sindy's hats. Oh, poor Sindy there. You can't put Sindy's hats on Barbie because Barbie's got a much smaller head. That is the thing with the hats. You can make one design, but then you've got 8 different head sizes. So we have to put the head sizes down and things like that for people because all the dolls are different. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the sneak peek. I will be doing videos, etc. when I do get to Dollycon. So excited. Not got long to go. I've got just maybe 6 weeks-ish. I don't like to leave it to the last minute though, because the packaging and organising and the display can take as long as making sometimes. I am actually giving myself a tiny bit of rest with the crochet, so the dog coat's quite easy to do because my thumb is aching. My hands are great with crochet, but I do sometimes get pains in my thumbs, but a little Brufen gel and I can get back on it, because at the moment I am crocheting up to anything up to 4 hours a day. So you can imagine my hands do get a little bit tired at this point, but loving it so much. I'm definitely going now. Thank you for staying with me all the way to the end, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye for now.